Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your November 2022 monthly reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Happy birthday to all my Scorpio friends out there. I appreciate each and every one of you so much for all the love and support. I'm going to pull your 9-card spread for the month. I'm actually just going to pull all the cards at once so we can get through this reading. We are in Scorpio season. I am recording this under the Scorpio new moon, so experiencing all these eclipse energies, and you know, as we move into the first week or so of November, we will experience the total lunar eclipse in Taurus, that blood moon that's going to bring in massive amounts of healings, breakthroughs, deep healing, especially on a spiritual level. And I mean, I'm seeing your cards here and clearly you are going through it. So I do feel like for some of you, this is an opportunity to really, you know, clear out the clutter, clean up your past efforts, your past issues, mistakes, anything that has brought about like this, almost like this gray cloud over your endeavors, right? The World card is at the bottom of the deck for you. I'm just going to leave this here for now. Let me pull from the Energy Oracle. So I do feel like at this point, we've got the blood moon at the beginning of the month. I'm recording this under the new moon in your sign. Solar and lunar eclipse season here. Then towards the end of the month, we're going to go into Sagittarius season, which will bring about the new moon in Sag, and Jupiter will go direct, which inevitably is going to help ease the pain or any blockages that you may have had, you know, in regards to deep healing and releasing of negative situations, scenarios, people, places, things. Anything that you may have felt you were tied and bound to, feeling very restricted. I do feel like, oh yeah, maybe you were feeling financially restricted at some point in your life, and now it just feels as though you've got where it may have felt like you're inching towards abundance. There is this energy of having your money all tied up. So maybe you've got investments that you wish you can access. I feel like if you do have investments, they are growing at a very rapid pace. I'm loving this energy for you. However, the money is tied up. I also feel that you feel tied up by a specific situation. Maybe if someone is coming to you saying, I need your help, I need your assistance, help me to, access this or do that. And you wish you can help them. But at this point, it's like, listen, my hands are tied is what I'm hearing, right? The all tied up card number 23, really does remind me of the 8 of Swords energy, that kind of, it's like self-imposed restriction, right? Are you fully trapped, tied and bound to a situation? No. We always have the right, the energy, the wherewithal, the mentality, and maybe even some of the resources that we may be needing to break out of a situation. You're never fully stuck in a situation. You're only as stuck as you want yourself to be, as you allow yourself to be, right? Maybe you're in a situation where at this time you feel immovable. You don't have the money, the resources, the connections. It is 12:12 on my clock. So that angel number may be of significance to you. Maybe Google it, look it up so you can see if that message resonates with you. But as I was saying, maybe you're in a specific legal binding contract that you're just like, yeah, that's why I'm tied up. I'm tied up because I signed on the dotted line, or I got married, or I started a business with someone. This is co-parenting, co-owners, whatever. It just feels like there is something here where you're really trying to break free from, in order for you to create your own living situation, is how I'm hearing it, right? I'm also hearing for some of you, you have felt like regardless of how things may look up for you, you still feel stuck. But I feel like that's already the energy that you've adopted, right? It's like you just kind of took it on as part of your personality. Like you've already pretty much are dead set on saying that, like, no matter what, you are stuck, you can't get out of this, or because of family, because I'm helping out family, because of a situation with my partner and spouse, or because I have children, I can never live the life that I want. You know, it's not true. Certain things may be delayed, and there may be certain scenarios or legal issues that may be a little bit of speed bump, roadblock, right? If you have Cancer in your chart, maybe check out that reading, because it did speak of that. But I do feel like the more you focus on the feeling of, I feel like you're focusing on that feeling of feeling restricted. And the more you focus on that energy, the more that it becomes the most influential energy moving forward, the harder it will be for you to realize that you actually have money that's coming your way, abundance in all forms, right? Abundance isn't just money, but it's also an abundance of love, abundance of friendship, abundance of opportunities, abundance of connections, abundance of fill in the blank, options, opportunities, you know, jobs, whatever it may be that you are seeking to get out of so that you can move into something else. I feel like the opportunities are there for the taking. You're holding yourself back. And there is this energy of fear that I feel with this all tied up card, right? Now, to see your 9-card spread here for the month and the major arcana being the Sun card really makes me want to, like, not to be violent or anything, really just kind of want to smack you in the face, Scorpio. Like, seriously. You want to keep replaying that whole victimhood mentality of like, well, I can't, I'm stuck in this situation. No, you're not. You're going to be as stuck in a situation as you'll allow it. There will always be a way out. May not be instant, you know, results the way you'd want it to. But where there is a will, there is a way. Because you will find a way out of a situation. I feel at the end of the day, when you do find a way out of this situation that you maybe are feeling like you're holding yourself back from, self-sabotaging, I really feel that you're almost even gonna like feel like, what was I so worried about? Why did I hold myself back for so long? Why did I feel like I couldn't get out of this situation? And I'm also hearing you say, why did I listen to them? Like someone literally told you, oh yeah, good luck with that. You're stuck for life. You're never getting out of this situation. And it could be somebody that you're in a connection with, right? Maybe you're married to them. Oh, good luck getting rid of me. You have me for life. And they don't mean it in a joking way. It's like almost like a threat. Like, I look forward to ruining the rest of your life, you know? So just how you react to that type of energy, that type of attitude, that type of threat, playful or not, really is how you are able to shift the energy. Now, the World card at the bottom of the deck is really saying, you know, you are definitely closing out chapters, even if no matter how tight and bound you felt to a specific energy, person, place, situation, thought processes, things of that nature. Yeah, that is coming to an end. And the only way to move forward from here on is up. Okay. So you definitely have new opportunities coming your way, new connections, new friendships, new relationships. I'm also hearing the energy of like, I know I haven't been doing my best to better myself, to better our situation, to better whatever outcome you want. I feel like this is a conversation that's either just been recently had or is about to be had. And this feels like you are having a conversation. Very strong Aries here. I also have very strong Capricorn energy here. But, you know, I do feel like this situation of, you know, I just want everything, you know, to just be over and done with in terms of mutual healing and respect, being civil with each other, you know, both being happy in a happy situation. I do get this energy. I know the Five of Cups is in here, but I do get this feeling of, you know, crying over spilled milk. Like, I really wish I could have made this work with you. Like, I really wish I could have made you happy. Or I really wish that we were, you know, we had the same wants, needs, desires to make this work, because I really felt like, you know, this could have gone somewhere. That's how I'm hearing it. So I feel like there will be this, you know, this energy of realizing certain things, deep healing, breakthroughs, spiritual growth. At the same time, I'm also hearing spiritual maturity. Okay. Now, I don't think I've ever said that in any of my readings, but I do get this energy of spiritual maturity, right? So you are understanding things on a much deeper level, especially on your spiritual path, whether you realized you were on one or not. Going through darkness, dark night of the soul, purging, healing, releasing, has elevated you up different levels on your spiritual path or journey. And it really just brought about a sense of, I just get the feeling of more opportunities for you to really journal, for you to really express yourself in creative ways, for you to really try to process what you've been thinking and feeling on the inside. Because I do feel like you've had questions, almost like esoteric or philosophical type questions in regards to where you've been in your life, you know, like the path, the journey, the experiences, good or bad, the situations you've experienced your whole life leading up to this point, and almost questioning the universe or your creator, whoever it is that you may speak to, pray to, connect with. I do get this feeling of questioning, like, why did I have to go through all that? What is the purpose of that? I do feel like there is that sense of spiritual reflection and maturity where in the past you may have been like, why the fuck was I born? Why the fuck did I have to go through this? Why have I had to experience so much pain? Now you're just seeing things from a much more mature and clear lens, where energetically, emotionally, mentally, you are much more clearer moving on this path. I do get this feeling of halfway through the month, you will be feeling much more grounded after a much needed healing and release. Okay. It's like that. I keep hearing that energy of like, I really want to be in this situation where I'm in a happy place, but I have this feeling of, you know, dread and doom and sadness and depression and disappointment. And I'm also hearing someone here who's had the energy of feeling a bit low about themselves, like, why am I such a constant disappointment? Okay, whether that's the energy that you have felt in recent times or maybe in the past and it's rearing its ugly head, or this could be someone that you've had that conversation with, that you've talked to. This can also, you know, I just have to say it because it feels like if this is someone who has done the work to, this is very like a one-off message here, but I'm also hearing if this is someone who's had alcoholism issues, drinking problems, they've been clean for a long time, hadn't touched a drink, and someone relapses, I get this feeling of, I'm such a fuck up. I can't believe I did this again. I shouldn't have done it. I really messed up. I just feel like there's a lot of bad, I just feel like there were bad choices, bad decisions made in this at that time. And so there's this feeling of, I cannot believe I relapsed. I cannot believe I did that. Or you are saying that about someone. Okay. The sun will shine again for you. There is this feeling of, you know, being able to understand why you did or chose what you chose, or why you allowed yourself. I'm hearing if this is something that was around you and not actually you relapsing. I feel like you may be experiencing someone coming your way and trying to really clear the air and, you know, be very vocal and communicative and very remorseful. I'm hearing like they really feel bad, but I feel like they feel worse about themselves than you realize. And if you're expecting them to feel worse about how they may have hurt you or said or done, I feel like the job for them is internally more so than it is about them expressing their pain to you about any painful situations that may have caused you. Okay, so I do love that at the very center is the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So this is new opportunities in business, money, career, finances, especially with the Sun card being underneath the King of Pentacles. I definitely love this combination here, right? This is new opportunities for happiness, joy, fulfillment in a home situation, in your finances, in your career, especially if this is in a love partnership, right? Having, you know, having the clarity, the healing, the love that is needed between two people to make this connection, the home life, the family life grow. There have been some tough times in the past, and I feel like you are finally ready to release them. That could be those deep emotional breakthroughs and healing that you'll be releasing. You know, so if things come up as a way to maybe remind you of certain situations that may have happened in the past, know that that is an opportunity for you to really pick your battles and choose wisely how you are going to move forward from here on out. Okay, I do want to pull just a couple more cards. Let me see, another row here. Yeah, so you are definitely moving forward with that clarity of I'm no longer going to make the same mistakes I may have in the past. I feel like you've definitely, like I said, spiritual maturity, up-leveled yourself here. King of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. As much as this has taken you a very long time to get to this point, you are finally moving forward in a much better energy, light feeling of you can do anything. Sun and moon together on this row is that there may be a lot of other instances or issues that other people don't know about, your struggles, you know, that you've had to go through in your life. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to be like, okay, listen, I know that you think that this is easy for me, but you don't understand everything that I've gone through leading up to this point. And I feel like you will finally share certain things with someone that will maybe help understand why, you know, I just heard the method of your madness, Scorpio. So maybe some of you have left people like mind boggled, like, why would you do something like that? Like, you know, whatever it may have been. I just heard that. That's like, again, one-off message here. But let me pull a card for the Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. Like I said, the healing, the disappointment, the sadness, that really moves forward very, very quickly. Be careful of, if you are, you know, been on your path to sobriety, do not allow yourself to relapse, right? Give me one moment. I really feel like someone here is choked up by that. So let me pull some cards here. With the Kipper cards, a card for the All Tied Up, please. You feel immovable. I'm serious. I said it from the beginning. If you feel like you can't get out of a situation because you're stuck, I feel like you're literally keeping yourself there. You have opportunities, options, pathways, different routes. You know, you may be feeling like you're not moving or you're not going anywhere, but the path is there waiting for you to finally take that leap of faith and embark on this new journey. If this is a career, if this is a relationship, I do see that it's there for you, you know, for the taking. The point is to break free from whatever you feel mentally, emotionally, spiritually. you know, tied and bound to something or someone. And it's like, if you know that that is holding you back, and, you know, then it's time to make those changes. I feel like I'm good there. Okay, now let me pull from the Moonology Oracle for that total lunar eclipse in Taurus. The blood moon, what kind of breakthroughs is Scorpio experiencing here? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. If you have Aquarius in your chart, this may really resonate with you on a deeper level. I also feel, like I said over here, there are parts of you, of your journey, of your life, of your experiences, of your pain, of your trauma that you have not shared with certain people, right? Partnerships, friends, whatever it may be. And I feel that if you've been afraid to share, you know, fearing judgment, I feel it's actually quite the opposite. There's, and no, don't go into victimhood mentality or anything like that, okay? This is an opportunity for them to better understand, like I said, the method of your madness, why you say or do the things that you do. Queen of the Moon Oracle, or perhaps why you have a hard time seeing or realizing that there are other opportunities for you in the future. Purity. So I do feel with the Purity card, this is more of an inner child thing. So for some of you that have experienced some tough situations in childhood, I do get this feeling of, you know, having some trauma or, you know, under certain understandings that have come from you, from the time of your childhood. Okay, so it's kind of like you were ingrained to think, feel, see, do, be a certain way, that even as an adult, it's almost hard for you to see any other possible way because what's been ingrained in your mind. And so I do get this feeling of, you know, being in touch with the purity of you, right? Your inner child, what it was like to be of pure heart, sound mind before all the junk. I'm hearing junk thought, okay? So maybe you were brought up in a situation that was quite a bit unorthodox, in an environment of that way, very eclectic experiences that any normal child probably didn't have. I also feel that for those of you that felt that you had to grow up too quickly because of, you know, certain traumas or situations, scenarios, or responsibilities that you felt you had at a very young age, I do get this feeling of the need for you to almost hit like a hard reset. Literally, it feels like that, like a hard reset for you moving forward, and understanding why it's been so hard after all these years for you to see that there is another way. I feel like it's time for you to start fresh from a pure standpoint. Like who would you be? What would you do? How would you feel, think, decide, move forward in your life had you not experienced that trauma? What would your childhood have been like? And what would that person moving forward, what would childlike Scorpio, before the pain, before the hurt, before the trauma, before being ingrained with certain things that you know probably don't make sense to you now, what would that Scorpio be like today? And where would they be making their decisions from? Based out of fear, based out of love, based, you know, from clarity or darkness? You know, so it's really about how you're going to move forward from here on out with that type of energy for you. I do feel like there is this opportunity for you to balance the light, the dark, the, you know, it's like that yin yang energy, right? Being able to balance the good with the bad, the light and the dark moving forward. Let me pull from, I was going to pull from another deck, but no. The fortune cards from Madame Endora are calling me over here. I don't know. I think I may have used these in a reading a long time ago, but I don't know if they're new to my channel or not. I don't think they are. I have not used this deck as often as I'd like. I'm really trying to circulate all my decks and all my readings. So from time to time, you will see new decks coming through. So moving forward for Scorpio, what message do you have? Yeah, I'm telling you. Fair warning here. I'm going to pull one more. Okay. I did look at the bottom of the deck. So this could be in regards to love, love within you, love within a relationship. This says true love and fidelity. If you feel like you've been unworthy of love, don't have time for love, don't care about love, that really does go deeper than you realize. And I'm not about to open up that door for you, Scorpio. But we do have the card of the Siren. A temptation may lead you astray. Now, I didn't want to go into detail when I did bring up the fact that if somebody has been clean and sober and they did relapse, there are mistakes and choices that are done under this influence that I did pick up on, and I did not bring it up to the surface. I'm not trying to air people's dirty laundries, as that was a one-off thing, but I do feel like there is a temptation that continues with that, right? And sure enough, it did come out. So that was very important message for Spirit to make sure that you were aware that if you know that you behave, act, do certain things when you are under the influence, or, you know, when you are in these dark moments of your life, it becomes easier for you to give in to temptations. That could be the temptation of drinking, of, you know, relapsing, of drugs, codependencies of any kind, right? It's also the energy of, you know, if you know that you can't just have one drink, don't have it. If you know that you have more than one drink and you are led astray very easily, especially if you are in a romantic relationship or married, don't put yourself in that situation. This is a fair warning from you. You also, you know, have the card of the Shield. You are safe from harm. So if you have been in this situation where it feels like you have never fully felt safe, because that's the energy I feel like there's always been some sort of maybe dark gray cloud looming type energy over you. I said that in the beginning with the Three of Swords. Maybe you've experienced some, you know, many years or instances of bad luck. I do feel like the Shield card is saying you are safe from harm, but the more you indulge or engage with that energy, the more you're bringing it to the surface for yourself and into your reality. And so you also have the card of the Spider here. It says be meticulous and patient. Okay. Whatever that may be for you, especially here with the Love card, you know, take it as it resonates, leave the rest behind. Make sure you guys move forward accordingly to your best version of you and not what you have known for a very long time. Because perhaps what you've known for a very long time really hasn't been best energy, decisions, situations for you. Oh my goodness, I've gone too long in this reading. Scorpio, happy birthday. Have a great month ahead. I wish you guys all the best, love and healing, and the strength that you need to move forward. Have a great rest of your month. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. The sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views will get a bonus live reading. I will also be going live on a weekly basis with bonus readings for all signs. So make sure your notifications are turned on. You don't want to miss out. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.